slowly over the last year been saying things like, no, we're going to build an empire that changes the world. But I don't think anyone knows how does that work. How does a small heating company in Salem change the world? I really want to address this, not just in our manager meeting soon, but to the whole company at some point soon. We say, we're making history, we're changing the world and all that, but I feel like a lot of people just think that's something cute to say.
No.
Because, we grew a lot, we're making history, but it's really not. If you did change that whole dynamic, like you said, what if you could change that, not just for the city, but across the country or across the world? How many people would that actually impact and change? How many would it benefit? Then not only that, okay, how much attention have we gotten from going from 4 million to 12 million in such a short amount of time, and how much we've grown? Crazy attention. So what happens this year when we break 20? Next year when we break 50? When we hit 100, 250 million, and we're the largest contractor in the country, that the amount of heads that turn and look is going to be astronomical. So then who are we being when they look? And if that inspires people outside of our industry who are like, hey, here's another company that built an empire on the back of love, kindness, empathy, people, all of that, and then they decide, not only does that feel better, but it's practical too. Let's try that. Now you have companies changing, because
owners changing.
Exactly. So it really does. It's not something cute to say because we are selling more product this year than last year, and so we're making history for advantage or something. No, we are actually in a process where 10 years from now, people will look back and go, yeah, I was actually part of the beginning of that.
Yeah.
And it will make an impact. Gary Vee doing what he's been doing for the last 10 to 15 years is what inspired me, which then helped the company turn a corner, which then fueled the foundation that we had of that, but then it helped it explode even more, and then the ripple effect caused other people to think different. It exploded even more, and pretty soon one person's success, and not just their monetary success, but how they built it, created a ripple effect across the planet and affected other companies. So then if you have another one that does that, another ripple effect, and then another one does that because of that, another ripple effect. It really does change.
Yeah, the culture.
Yep.
I mean, all this stuff.
That's the reality changing integrity and all that. Do they? And then all of a sudden you have a company that comes in and really backs what they say, do what they say.
Yep.
And like us, and really cares about the customer, and cares about their heart, cares about them personally, and that the job is done correctly.
Well, and probably 80% of companies think that the way to succeed is this us versus them mentality, owner versus employees, company versus customers. It's all survival of the fittest. You fight your way to the top. But there's been a group of companies that are, it's totally different. It's cooperation versus competition. And the cooperation is succeeding way better. So you just need more. It's just negative reviews or something like that. It's you need 10 positive reviews to outweigh every negative review. But it's just like that in the world, right? Negativity is so loud.
Yeah.
And positivity is so quiet.
That's what everybody thrives on.
Right. So you need 10 times the number of people doing what we're doing to outweigh every one company that's doing it the other way. And right now it's the reverse. But if we could be one of those voices in one of those organizations that says, no, we're doing this, and then inspires another one, and then inspires another one, and inspires another one until there's more people doing this, then you change.
Yep, then you can, change a city that changes a
state. Yep.
Changes a nation.
I mean, that's what I've been thinking a lot about. That's what we need to hone in on. We're painting this vision. How do you get a group of people to fight like hell to make something truly happen? There's got to be a real vision.
Yeah.
And our vision has continually expanded, but I think we've slowly over the last year been saying things like, no, we're going to build an empire that changes the world. But I don't think anyone knows how does that work. How does a small heating company in Salem change the world?
Yeah.
Right? And it's just that's something cool you're saying. But no, the bigger that we get and the more, like, the size and the volume is just is a key component to exposure. And the more exposure you get, the more influence and impact you have. So it's not just, oh, we want to be a $100 million company or a $500 million company for the sake of that. That's just a metric that shows other people, hey, look at what's working. And if we can show, well, what's working is not being an asshole and being authentic and being honest and having empathy and loving your people and loving other people, that's what's really has worked for us. Some people are going to go, I mean, I don't have to run my company like this anymore.
Right.
You know, and I'm not going to get taken advantage of. I'm not just going to get walked all over. No, we just built a $250 million company in record time from this, or we just built a $100 million company in record time from this. And now you have a story that inspires people to do something else.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Probably better for me as far as an ad, but
How are you?
Hey, how's it going,
How are
Denise?
you guys?
We're here to record.
Recording
Yeah.
with
Commercials.
Jeff. Jeff?
Yeah.
There he is.
I hear his voice, man.
How are we doing? Dan, nice stranger.
Yeah, no,
How are you, man? God,
Been a
good to
long
see you,
time.
buddy.
It's been a while, yeah.
You've been all over the place.
Yeah. In fact, I'm leaving Monday.
Well, let's not hold you up. Oh, you're doing here too.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Photographer. You guys have a script, or are you just winging it?
We're gonna wing it.
Are you?
Yep.
Let's go do it.
Gonna wing it until we get it right.
Okay.
Hopefully you have all day, but you know.
Well, okay, about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Hunter, what's up, man?
How's life? I mean, geez, I haven't seen you in so long.
I know. It's really good.
Good.
Yeah.
Has somebody taken over your business?
Yeah, I guess. Have to, because
You can't do this forever,
I'm
man.
not there.
Yeah, well, shoot, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You've worked hard for a long time. Okay.
That's kind of what we're thinking about. I mean, Brendan's got a great idea. Instead of, pushing an ad or something, just kind of talk about whose advantage. What's advantage?
I think that's awesome.
Why are we here?
Okay, well, how do you want to start this?
So, it may take, the goal would just be to have him speak as authentically as possible, share what's on his heart, what's been the vision, where are we at, what are we doing that some people may hear about, maybe they don't know about.
Okay. Maybe you just want to talk about, your customer service and how you guys, you pride yourselves on providing the most excellent service you possibly can and take care of a customer. I mean, I don't know if you want to go down that road or.
No, I think we're going to go down a road of what are we doing? What are we doing for the community? What are we doing for? I mean, we're giving water to people in Kenya that have never had clean water, and that's because of the
So that's what
support
you're
of the
doing?
community.
So you're heading to Kenya?
It's
We already did.
done.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I've got a friend of mine out
Already
in
done.
Kenya like right now.
I'd show you. I got people filling up water buckets
He
for
wasn't
the
doing
first
that,
time.
but I mean, he was watching giraffes and.
Yeah, yeah. No, to those kind of things instead
There's
of,
the
hey, we're
people.
the best in the world, we're
Fair
the
enough.
greatest, we
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
do
this
this,
is what we
we
do.
That's what everybody
When you support
says.
us, this is what we do.
Yep. Everybody wants to say they're the best. Why does anybody care?
Yeah. Going back and forth.
What if I'll just whisper at what you should say? My name's Dan.
No, we got that one. That part's okay.
Wait, what's
We
my name
can-
again?
we
I know
can
it starts
just-
with a D. All right, well, you know what? We're just gonna start. Dan.
Let's do it. You get a few lines in, you'll start to go. But
Done this
just
for a while.
just be yourself. Talk how you're talking to me outside and in the
Well,
truck.
that's why I was hoping that
Yeah.
that was working really good. Hi, this is Dan and Brandon with Advantage Heating and Air Conditioning. Really just want to thank everybody in the Salem Kaiser community and the surrounding areas. Advantage Heating was started with a vision, and the vision wasn't really about heating and air conditioning. It was really more about how we could help people, how we could help the community.
Since I was a kid, you've been telling me what you wanted to do as an entrepreneur and how it was so much bigger than business. And I remember from the very beginning, from the very first employee that you had, explaining to them what the vision was, what you wanted to be able to do in the city, what you wanted to be able to do in the community, what you wanted to be able to do abroad. And so to see how much support we've had, how much love we've had, how many people have rallied around all the outreaches that we've been part of has just been incredible.
My passion for the last 30 years has really been to impact the lives of people around me, whether it's people that work with me at Advantage Heating or the people that we go out and help with their heating and air conditioning issues. So 30 years ago, I had this dream, and the dream was to grow my company, and we surpassed what we've already done. We already surpassed that point. But the whole point of it was to help people in every area of their life, whether it's their financial situation, their home life. I always wanted to give back to the community. I really wanted to give back. So the community has given me so much because of the support that we've received from everyone who works with us. We were able to bring clean drinking water to people in Kenya who've never had it in their life, to be able to help with those in need, like what we're doing with KYKN and the food and clothing drive that we're doing right now. We've had so much great donations, and to me that just fills my heart. It just makes me so excited to be a part of this community and to be a part of Advantage Heating and Air Conditioning and to make things happen. What we're doing is just so much bigger than heating and air conditioning. Heating and air conditioning is a vehicle to help us get this out, but that's not really the main point. That's not really the passion. The passion is to help people.
On top of that, without a shadow of a doubt, this has 100% changed my life and my family's life. Thank you all so much. Thanks for working with us, Jeff.
Yeah, you got it.
I had a feeling it'd be like this, but I think if we take parts out of that, like the beauty about what we just did is it's going to feel so much more authentic than reading a
Right.
script.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Well,
if you can pull some stuff out of this,
I think we can.
There's a lot of good stuff.
I think the challenge will be getting it down to 60 seconds, but all right, sweet. Thanks so much for
Cool. Yeah,
indulging.
absolutely. Great to see you.
Yeah,
Good seeing you in a long time.
Yeah.
Brandon, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
See ya. Thanks again for
Good to see you
partnering
again.
with us. Good to see you too, Boone.
Oh yeah.
It's really been a good thing. You guys are killing it.
Let me know if we need a new contract for 60-second spots,
I will.
because there's no way I'm getting that down to 30.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Jeff.